with the coming changes in the housing market, with affordability conversations and this whole thing, there's no better time to buy than now. We've just been on a rocket ship to the moon, and I think, I'm gonna hit you with a buzzword, resort style pool, of course. But no, they will have a big, beautiful pool with a lap lane, a designated lap lane, which is great, hot tub, pickleball, fitness center. Fitness center is sick. It's got this big garage door that'll open, so you have a little al fresco workout. What else did you ask me?
I think, no, that was it, yeah. I'm here at Seaflower with one of my very good friends, Nichole, who works for Cardel Homes, and she's going to tell us about the community, what's here, what's nearby, and why this is one of the best-selling communities in the area.
Yeah, absolutely. One of the best-selling neighborhoods on the Florida coast, so really can't beat it. We're 3 miles from the beach here. Our home sites have been elevated 17 feet above sea level, so we are in flood zone X. Huge selling point. We include impact windows in our builds. So, insurance costs on these homes are next to nothing. Newest, highest codes, impact windows, 17 feet above sea level, and proximity to the beach. So it's just a grand slam totally. Seaflower is amazing. So the idea for the community, the tagline of the community is connected by the water. So it's very neighborly, out and about, enjoying life. Of course, we have people relocating here from other states looking for something more, looking for that Florida lifestyle. But I think a huge testament to this community is we have a lot of folks moving from Anna Maria Island, and Lakewood Ranch is one of our biggest feeder markets, actually. So a lot of local folks love it here.
Well, that's what I was going to say, is you've got a perfect mix of people that want to be near the coast but don't want to be on it anymore after what happened a few years ago. So this location makes sense, where there's still a hop, skip, and a jump away without the ground zero of a potential hurricane. And then we see it all the time, right? And people that buy on Lakewood Ranches, they go there because of the marketing, everything's there. And then they're like, oh, that 30-minute trip to the beach isn't too bad. But then season rolls around.
Yeah,
and it's like an hour.
Yeah,
especially
expectation versus reality.
Yeah.
It's very Instagram versus reality, moving from Ohio to Lakewood Ranch. And, a lot of folks have been doing that since COVID, especially. Mm-hmm. Seaflower did not exist at that time. So Seaflower is what all those folks were looking for, but it's only come to fruition this last year.
Yeah, there's nothing here. You got Aqua further down, but very different price range, very different
product. From there too, I will say, yeah.
So that's actually another thing that's pretty cool. So on Lakewood Ranch, and even like Palmer Ranch, whatever, doesn't matter what ranch you're on, new construction area, you get the community hopper. Right, so they get in early at 1. The next latest, greatest shiny coin is like, and they jump. And they
no
jump.
doubt.
Yeah.
Honestly, stellar business plan. People make a living doing that. I think it's brilliant. There's something to be said about buying into a community early. You do have to have a little bit of vision, because when it is just a piece of dirt and a bunch of construction vehicles, it's not real sexy. It's hard to imagine for a lot of people, but once you do it a few times and hit it pretty big, I mean, it's easy to pack light, travel light, and build another house.
There you go. Yep.
We have people doing that here. We have folks that we are building for right now. They have not moved in yet, and they have their eye on a lot in the future that they want to build a bigger house with us, but we didn't have the lots available because we're selling like crazy.
That's awesome. So how many home sites have you got total, and what's sold so far? Just to give, if there's buyers out here, everyone reads the national headlines, right? Our local market numbers for March were wild to me. We do not align with the rest of the nation and a lot of Florida right now. So give us the spiel on, just the data at the end of the day that's going to help a potential viewer be like, actually, I need to kind of get my groove on.
Yeah, if we've learned anything, it is to not so much bank on headlines, but to truly be where your feet are. From the get-go, I've called this neighborhood an anomaly in an otherwise kind of like stale, unexciting housing market in local areas here. We've just been on a rocket ship to the moon, and I think with the coming changes in the housing market, with affordability conversations and this whole thing, there's no better time to buy than now. But I had a gentleman in yesterday, and he was like, we were here 8 months ago, we should have bought then. Yes, sir, I agree. And if you buy today, 8 months from now, you'll be very glad you did. So.
Right. And with that being the case, right, you always get people that there's a saying, snooze, you lose, right?
Totally.
But on average, how many home site sales do you do before there's a price increase? Because I don't think the average consumer realizes that, some builders it's like 8 to 10, some it's 12 to 14, but every builder's got a number, and once that number of homes are sold, the price goes up.
Yeah, I can't even say that there's truly a guideline for us because it is such a dynamic thing. For example, we're going to have our next lot acquisition in about July. You heard it here first. So you're
There we go.
first to know that information. And those lots will be on water, which is what we've had people asking about since we got on site here, August 2025. Everyone wants water, of course. And, you and I have our own conversations about that, the benefits to being on water and the benefits to getting in as early as you can. And we've had price increases going from phase B1 to now we're in B2, and our next phase will be C1. Certainly anticipate another base price increase, as well as the lot prices will increase, not to mention those are going to be premium lots. One of the few lots in the neighborhood that you don't have a neighbor behind you. I mean, with our proximity to the beach, it's no secret this is a higher density neighborhood. Mm-hmm. It's not for everyone, but there's going to be folks that don't buy and they're going to really miss out.
Yep. No, I agree. Location. And so on Seaflower, what amenities are here that a resident, let's just say, obviously you guys do some amazing pool installs and stuff like that. Let's just say someone doesn't go for a pool install, right? Is there going to be a community pool? What's the features here and the fun stuff that residents can enjoy?
Let me hit you with a buzzword. Resort style pool, of course. But no, they will have a big, beautiful pool with a lap lane, a designated lap lane, which is great. Hot tub, pickleball, fitness center. Fitness center is sick. It's got this big garage door that'll open, so you have a little al fresco workout. What else? 2 community areas for gathering. So they're actually going to have like a more formal community center that you can reserve for, birthdays, baby showers, dinners, whatever. Gorgeous vaulted ceilings in there. There's actually a really great video online you can look at. And then there's going to be a more casual community center where you can just pop in and out, have coffee with a neighbor, book exchange, whatever. And again, goes back to that tagline where they want folks to be connected here. And we've had customers come in that say they live locally, but their community is very snowbird heavy. So it's like a ghost town half the year and they hate it. They want to be out with neighbors. They, want to be with people like them out enjoying life. So that's really what we seem to be attracting is people that want to go be at the amenities. They want to walk to the commercial area, which is a whole nother conversation. I mean, this community, the walkability, it'll be very golf cartable, very golf cart friendly. So that's the vision for the community.
Awesome. And probably everyone's asking the question, how much are the association fees?
$300 a month. Kind of a sweet deal.
That's
lawn maintenance.
Super reasonable. So, Okay, so lawn maintenance.
Yeah. Fiber optic internet is wired to your home before you move in through Blue Stream as the provider for the internet. Use of the awesome amenities. And they'll maintain your landscaping as well, as long as you don't plant too many rose bushes and, overload them with work. I know, how you are.
Oh, yeah. Me the Mr. Green Fingers. I think that's all the questions I've got. Any final words on the community and, what makes Cardel different from other builders? I know we both own Cardel Homes and might be slightly biased, but we've gone through the building from the ground up process. For me, it's the customizable, like the options. It's not a full custom builder, but it's definitely as close as you're going to get with so many variations that you can do.
Absolutely. That's really how we differ from what I call the 3 bread and butter builders of this community, is that we build a very refined home. We're not a custom home, so we're not custom home pricing, which is outstanding, but we build a very personalized home. Anything you see in our models, we're happy to do for you. And I think there's something to be said, you and I are combined years of experience in real estate. We could buy, build, whatever we wanted, and we both landed in Cardel Homes. So I think, that's a testament to what the builder offers. We're a smaller family-owned company, which I love. Our team is outstanding. We don't have, a bunch of shareholders to keep happy with production building and this and that. Like we truly take care of our people. And that's something that I'm proud to stand behind, being a Cardel employee. What else did you ask me?
I think that was it. Yeah, amenities.
Cardel is different.
What makes Cardel different?
You keep hitting me with these BOGO questions, and my attention span can't handle it. Too much of a yapper.
That's why I'm asking. I'm a yapper. That's why the questions keep coming out. Nailed it.
Call Darren.
Awesome.
He'll set you up with me.
Yep.
We'll get you into Seaflower, and you will not be sorry.
There we go. Awesome. Well, thank you, Nichole.
Always a pleasure, sir.